Georgia Tech's a really good team. They're a legit top 25 ball club, and we knew we'd have to play well to win this series. And I thought yesterday was the best game that we played all year long, and today I think was our second best game. I thought we played really well today. So our guys really wanted to finish it off. Winning the series yesterday was a great feeling. They won the series last year, so kind of getting that back on our side. But to get the sweep today and play so well was big for us.
And to get those kind of efforts in back-to-back days like this, I know it's all about consistency as y'all go through the season, but that's got to feel pretty good to kind of do it 2 games in a row.
Yeah, and we've talked about it all year. Just we've got a bunch of older guys, and you saw some young guys shine today. Jonathan Cannon was awfully good, and Buddy Floyd is Buddy Floyd. That guy's just a dynamo out there. He's a really good player. But those are our young guys. Everybody else is old, and old guys figure it out, and old guys don't panic. And I think the best example of that is Cam Shepard yesterday. Cam Shepard started off yesterday 0 for 3 with an error and 3 strikeouts. I mean, if he was a freshman, he would have gone 0 for 6 with 3 errors and had the worst game of his life. But the second half of the game, he went 2 for 2 with 5 RBIs and a grand slam and made every play. That's what older guys do, and we've got a bunch of those older guys.
Now we've talked a lot about Tucker and his star and his home runs and all that, but I thought the base hit when he served to the left went the other way. Yep. Instead of trying to do too much in that situation, does that kind of speak again to the maturity he's showing right now?
Well, that's what we talked about. We can't let teams shift on him. And, I think that's the big argument. When fans watch the shift, well, why doesn't he hit the ball the other way? Well, Tucker can really hit the ball the other way. It's one of his strengths. Now, his newfound power sometimes intoxicates you a little bit that you want to hit home runs, and we just talked about today. It's a really big park. It's not going to carry to right. You need to hit some balls to shortstop today to get them out of the shift, because if they're allowed to shift on you, if you let them shift on you, it takes away from him. So what that's going to do is make other teams be honest. They're going to have to play him straight up, and if they're going to completely shift like that, it's only a 5-run game there in the 8th inning. I've seen a lot of 5-run innings in my life, especially with aluminum bat. So we were just trying to score 1 run there in the 9th, and he took what they gave him. They let him bunt. He took it, and we weren't ready to stop playing. We were going to keep playing till the last out.
CJ had to deal with a lot of base runners today. He was able to manage it, but just ultimately he threw 80 pitches. I think it was just kind of ran out of gas a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. His velo went down a little bit there in the 5th inning. We were trying to get him through 5. Wanted to get him that win, but he's just kind of workmanlike. He just finds a way. It hasn't been pretty his first 3 starts, but he gives us a chance to win every time he's been out there. I think we've won every game that he started, I believe. But he's gone out there and given us a chance to win every single time he goes out there. And, he just competes. But I thought Jonathan Cannon did an outstanding job of coming in there and shutting it down. And he's the future. You got Emerson Hancock and Cole Wilcox that people talk about. Well, Jonathan Cannon's going to be a guy that people are going to be talking about really soon.
Now that you've experienced it, how do you like playing this rival in this kind of a weekend kind of format?
I think it's great. I think it's great for our fans. I think it's great that the top arms go head to head. I think you're seeing both teams at their best on the weekend. I think we all know that on Tuesday sometimes. If you get done playing LSU and they get done playing Miami, I mean, your pitching staff might be depleted going into that Tuesday. So now everyone comes in full strength. I think it's great for the fans. The only negative is just the early time of the year. You don't know what you're getting weather-wise, but I think all of us agree that this is a good thing.
So it'll continue most likely.
For next year, for sure. We've got it in the 3rd weekend next year. We still got to figure out the logistics, whether we can get in Truist Park or not. We hope we can, but if not, Coolray was a great host today.
We look at you when you go into conference play, you're going to hit it really hard right away when you get Florida and Vandy pretty quickly. What does this weekend tell you about your preparedness, I guess, for this gauntlet you're going to have to run?
Well, we've kind of built up to it. The first 2 weekends, I didn't think we played great. We played good enough to win, but I think we didn't play great baseball. And I felt like we would have played, Georgia Tech maybe last week, and we might lose that series. Nothing against Santa Clara; they're a good team, but Georgia Tech's the best team we've played, and I think we stepped up our game a little bit. And we've got Georgia Southern 3 times over the next week, midweek, and then UMass over this weekend to get ready for Florida, who #1 in the country. So it's going to be a challenge for us, but like I've said, we've got a bunch of older guys. I don't think anyone's going to be intimidated by it. We just know that it's going to be a big challenge.
How